Good evening to all my YouTube subscribers. I'm sitting here outside of Walmart again for the second time in Cheyenne with Tyson. Just came up here last week, come up back again, going home this weekend hopefully. I had to park along the curb here, which I did not want to do because it says no parking, but you all look down that way. This truck parked all the way up through there, including another horsepower truck sitting right there. So we're all waiting for Walmart to let us in. I don't deliver till 3 in the morning, so if I sit here and do a split, I could be able to get in and hopefully PC to a place to park once I'm empty. These modern day trucks, we have it made in the shade. Back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and before that, drivers that drove trucks didn't have AC. Some of them didn't even have a sleeper. They had day cabs. Some of them had, most of them were, there were some conventionals out there, but majority of them were cab overs. And they had steering wheels the size of the Grand Canyon. I mean, I'm talking about huge steering wheels because they didn't have power steering, so you had to have a bigger steering wheel to be able to turn that thing, like turn a Titanic, I guess, back in those days. But I feel, those drivers that's been driving 40, 50 years are still driving today, have retired, have passed on. They were the reason trucking got so big, because those guys, without those guys driving in those days, they wouldn't have furniture or food and stuff. Trucking is the industry here. We need to help one another out. Back in those days, if you had a guy on the shoulder, another 4 other drivers would show up and go, "Hey, what's going on?" Martin let one out. "Oh, hold on, I got one in my sidebars. Let me get my toolbox out." They take the toolbox, pop the seal, pop the belt off, unbolt the alternate, unbolt the hot wire, hook it all back up, plug it in, put the belt back on, and send him on his way. They used to sit out the truck stops and eat steaks and stuff back in the days. Nowadays, you can't even get a driver to talk to you. If you do get one to talk to you, he's like he's in a hurry to get somewhere. I mean, I'm not in a hurry. Yeah, it's like that song by Lee Greenwood. God bless the USA. Without the military, we wouldn't be able to be free. Them guys are out on the front line while we're sleeping, taking care of business, killing the enemy. Yeah, I drove all the way from Arkansas to Cheyenne, Wyoming. Picked it up Friday night, left out that morning, drove, 578 yesterday and 462 today to get this trailer here to make the delivery for the company. It'll be delivered as soon as Walmart lets me in. I can check in at 2:07 and they'll put me to a door. I got to wait for them to call me and tell me when to break my seal, open the trailer doors up, and then they go bing bang boom, lickety split, and be done with it. I'll be able to find a parking spot by that time. By 5 in the morning, half those drivers will be running down the highway looking for adventure, making their deliveries. Right now, there's a big rodeo going on up here in Cheyenne. I think it's finishing up tonight. The Frontier Days. The last rodeo that Lane Frost rode in 1980. He was killed by a bull up there in that rodeo arena. They got a big statue of him up there. Lane Frost was a good rider, just like Mason Lowe was. Both bull riders. Both loved what they did. Loved doing what they did. So did my Uncle David. He was a well driller. He raised cattle. He rode horses. He was a good old down to southern uncle that I always will remember. He passed away this past June. My dad passed away back in 2025. In March, they both were brothers. I still got 2 uncles left and 2 sisters left from my dad's side of the family. And it's hard to lose your uncle because he won't be able to tell me my dirty joke no more. He used to call and tell me, see me out somewhere, "Hey, I got a joke for you," and it'd be a dirty joke. Or he sent my brother text messages about dirty jokes. But that was my uncle being my uncle, and I really miss him. I wish I could, I wish they had a cure for that cancer that That's the most deadliest disease and silent disease that you never know you have until it's too late. And that's what takes your life a lot, because cancer sneaks up on you. You can go get checked out today, be perfectly fine, and then 2 weeks later, cancer in your system. It's like I said, it's the most deadliest disease out here, and you don't know you got it till it's too late. And then by that time, all they could do is give you chemo treatments and stuff like that to try to help pain and try to shrink it. But then a lot of people like me would pray for people like that, especially in the family. Right over there is Walmart. And up on top of that hill, I think it's right there's the guard shack. You can see I-80 going by. That's Interstate 80 going through Wyoming. That's my logbook. Has my name on it. Yeah, I'm just sitting here. Gonna probably eat some pizza rolls and do something while I'm waiting on them for my appointment time. I'm probably not gonna go to sleep, because if I go to sleep, I probably won't wake up for it. Leave my lights on so I don't get hit by Santa Claus or a car behind me that doesn't pay attention because they come bailing around that corner. There's a fine driver. He showed up too early. He got parked over there on the other side of the road. Yeah, I just want to thank all the veteran drivers, truckers that maybe have watched my video. You guys are the backbone to this country. You started this trucking industry back in the early 30s. Some of you have passed away that started driving, but your grandpa or grandma or somebody drove a truck while you were kids, and now you guys look up to us driving. Every once in a while I get somebody come by and have me blow the air horn when I'm going down the road. I see a horn sticking out the window going like this. I know that means they want me to honk the air horn, and I do, just to be a nice driver. Yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting. I'm here. It's 9:27 at home in Central, 8:22 out here. I mean, well, somebody's clock's off because it says 9:27 on the dash, but the tablet says 8:22, so I'm going to say it's my dash is off by 5 minutes. Well, we're just sitting here waiting. I thought I'd do a video. I know I got some subscribers. I'm going to add some pictures and stuff into this one. And when I edit it and put it out there, I know y'all like my video, because I've seen people hitting the like button. Well, that's a good thing, because now it makes me get more videos out and stuff. And I can't wait to start showing some more of my videos of me camping and stuff with the family and doing stuff with the family. You know, maybe upload some pictures of some Disney trips if I can find them, and figure out how to get them located. Put them on there so you can see where we went to Disney World with the family down in Florida. Yeah, I'm a proud uncle. My sister has three daughters and 2 boys. I have my oldest niece got married. She has a 1-year-old boy and a month and a little bit over a month old little boy. So I'm a great uncle twice. My nieces and nephews all range between the ages of 20. I mention them to 1 year old. I love them all. But anyway, I know I've been on the road for a while, because I know about when I started, when I stopped. I like watching Bonehead Truckers, because sometimes Ike, he always got something good on there to see. I don't put him down. I kind of chuckle and laugh on 4-Wheeler Friday, because he plays that song and I just like it. But the Big Rig and 4-Wheeler song, I mean, that's hilarious. I don't know where he got that song from, but I mean, it's a good song for the video. You ought to do one for the Bonehead Truckers when we do the videos for the drivers that park stupidly in the truck stops, hit stuff, or do U-turns in the parking lot, or park at a fuel island and go take a shower and everything like that. I mean, you ought to do a song for that kind of videos. That'd be cool to see Mr. Bonehead Trucker do something like that. Hirschbach still treat me fine. Like I said, this load was 1,044 loaded and 166 miles empty. So I mean, I got good miles on this one. That's another 1,000 plus the load I delivered Friday got there after midnight, so it won't be on to this week's check. So that's another 800 and 133. So that's another 2,000 miles just for the week. And I ain't done yet because this week doesn't end till Friday night. So I'm going home this Friday. So whether I run this week up to they send me home, which I'm probably going to either go to Lexington or go to Kansas. But I mean, if I go to Lexington, I'm going to end up in St. Joe to Rochelle probably back down to Moberly to get me home, which that'd be Tyson, how Tyson runs. I know it was 100 some degrees today, and it's outside. My poor truck had the AC full blast, and it still wasn't keeping up. The reefer unit still hasn't calmed down. It's still running wide open, trying to get down to temperature. Right now, it's 92 degrees here in Wyoming. There goes COST going westbound. Another truck passing. Look at that. CRST ain't even halfway up his trailer yet, and he's got a line behind him in trucks. CRST might well back out because that truck that you passing ain't going to give in. He's just going to continue to hammer down and keep you right there in that left lane. Bonehead driver. Me, I would have backed out of it and got behind the truck, or backed out and let it get around me. But that's just me. What a dash day to be alive. Sitting here watching the traffic go by on Interstate 80. Out here in a big old wild, good old Cheyenne, Wyoming. Named after the Cheyenne tribe. You know, like George Strait always says, if you hurry, he can still make Cheyenne. Well, I did again, George. I did it again. That's a good song by George. I'm not going to sing the lyrics because it's copyright, but I can at least say the name of the song. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll get this video uploaded. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you like what you see, please subscribe and hit the like button and share with your friends, so that way I can get more viewers. The more viewers I get, the more videos I put out. Have a wonderful weekend. What's left of it. Monday's about to be here in the next 5 hours. Then we go forward. Thank you. Walmart won't let you in unless it's a 3/4 or more, because they don't want you running out of fuel while you're sitting in the docks. Just doing a quick walk around, make sure this trailer's okay. I did it. So I'm going to do a free trip after midnight, because typically after midnight I have to do another free trip because it starts a new day. But there's Walmart. That's what I'm delivering at. Out here in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I should soon. Pretty windy out here. Let's try to probably go back to Lexington. There's that big padlock I got on that I had to buy from my company. Big old nasty lock. Now there's Walmart. That's when the drivers are checking in at over there. Look at that beautiful sky out here in Wyoming. The skies in Wyoming. Man, look at that neon colors it's giving us tonight. It's raining over there, and over there in the distance, way over there in the distance, where that lights are on at, that's the rodeo arena. Cheyenne Frontier Days. Cheyenne Frontier. I can see the actual rodeo grounds. Lane Frost rode his last bull there called Taking Care of Business. It's a shame we lost a legend. I'm gonna have to scoop this trailer over a little bit because I think the trailer, it's okay where it's at. There comes a creek driver coming in. Used to be England used to run out of here at one time. I didn't think somebody was getting a low loss for that drive. Down to 7 degrees now, 97. Hydrant. There's the car shed. There's the windmills. You know, they shut the windmills off out here in Wyoming. It won't be so windy. I told the DOT officer that. He kind of laughed and said that was funny. I don't know if you can see that windmill, but they're off in the distance there. The skies in Wyoming are bluer than blue. There's rain over there, like I said, right over there's the rain now. I can see the arena from here. Front till days going on. Wyoming, DC, Walmart, DC. Got another horsepower coming in to deliver. Hope he parks behind me, that way turn my lights off. Fine driver parked over there, he pissed because he came too early. He could just get over it. I know it's a little windy because this is Wyoming. It's always windy out here in Wyoming. I wonder about when at Wyoming you can get winds up to 60 miles an hour. I wonder if we can do that. There's the Walmart sign. There's my truck sitting back there running without lights on. Looks like a Christmas tree. Just what little lights it's got on it. I think that horsepower driver is looking for a pocket spot because he may have to do. Some of them loads don't get live on drop to a horsepower, but you have to live unload them. Let me see if I can get one of them windmills. There you go, there's the windmills. There's a bunch of them out there.